The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. That's one of my favourite sentences ever written. It comes from the Bible. This idea that God is the life light blazing out of the darkness, bringing us hope, and that nothing on earth can ever put that light out. We're living in some pretty uncertain times, when the road ahead of us is unclear and the plans that we've made have been thrown into question, when all the structure of our everyday lives has been shaken up. Mummy! We're left with big questions about our future, about our family's safety and security. It's disorientating, and it is scary. When the things that we've invested in and built our lives around are stripped away, it's like the rug is yanked out from underneath our feet and we're sent flying into the unknown. That unknown territory can feel like a blanket of darkness covering us. And it can feel like a hurricane in the middle of the night tearing us away from our comfort zones. And fear's a natural reaction to that. But don't lose heart. In the darkest of times, that's when the light shines brightest. In disorientating times, the one thing we can rely on is God. He's like a rock standing firm in the middle of a troubled sea, or a lighthouse in a storm, showing us which way to go. Even the fastest spreading, most infectious bout of darkness cannot put the God light out. It shines out bright and clear. Only sometimes we have to adjust our gaze to be able to see it. God's light shines in the faces of others, in the good news stories of people being kind and compassionate and going above and beyond the call of duty to help others out. God's light shines in the community, through the closeness that we feel when we share our triumphs and troubles with each other, when we walk side by side through thick and thin. God's light shines in the suffering and the turmoil, when we find ourselves helpless, when we realise that we cannot do this alone. In our most fearful and vulnerable moments, He'll hold on tightly to our hands and He'll light the path ahead of us. He'll hold us and protect us and support us and love us throughout the storm. He will guide us through. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it.